Hi, KhoPhi here. Here's a quick update on the Echo Quad. This is one of the drones that I bought from Flying Robots in South Africa. And well, first of all, I've said this and we'll say it again. I really like the build and how rock solid it is. In Kenya, I crashed this a few times, and in one of those crashes, I ended up losing my antenna. So the DJI Air unit comes with two antennas. Somehow, some way, it got in the way of, I think, the propellers, and it just flew it somewhere. I tried looking for it, couldn't find it. So I got in a replacement, which is this Fat Shack. Also bought it from Pixel Electric. I've had a really amazing experience with Pixel Electric so far in trying to, get stuff for this drone. You can find a link to their shop in the description below. If you're in Kenya, there definitely is a place you should check out for parts for your drone and stuff like that. So I got this Fat Shack from them, and the Fat Shack is a bit beefy at this end, so I needed an adapter so that I could plug it into the DJI. And the adapter is a bit of an extension, so I've had to improvise and try to fit it somewhere clear from the blades. The Fat Shack is a bit stiff, so at that side it's not gonna get in the way of the blades, I hope. And everything currently looks stiff, so if I'm to do like quick movements, I am sure nothing is gonna get in the way of the blade. And I've had to tie together 2 times with these straps so that I don't have to worry about the blade the blades the batteries wobbling around during flight, because the idea is to practice freestyle drone and gymnastics and stuff with it, so it needs to be stiff enough. But yeah, so this is currently I've tuned it a bit in the Betaflight software as well, so I'm just gonna give it a try and see how it goes. So let's try it out. Let me push this. I hope it can show. Okay, so with that, let's give it a quick. And it flies really silently compared to the soooo. So everything looks fine for now, and I really love the way it flies and how silent it is. I am also very grateful for the Flying Robot guys to have included a ton of blades. Obviously I think I paid for it, but it was really good for them to have anticipated that and added a lot of blades for me. I really appreciate that, and I think it's helped me to be able to fly these things, because there's nowhere to get these blades around here in Ghana, at least not that I know of. And so having these extra blades in the set, I think I've had like 3 I had like 5 set of blades. One was totally damaged, like I had to throw them away. Another one also got damaged to an extent. I had to like cut the ends of it in a way that I could use it for my soooo. And this is, I think, the 3rd set, brand new set that I'm using, and hopefully will not destroy it. In any case, that's the quick update with this, and we'll share with you some of the videos I get from this. I'm gonna go to a park nearby and see how this thing flies, but so far it looks good, everything is intact, and I can't wait to give it a try. So currently on my way to a nearby football field to see if I can get some shots. It's the safest open space I've got here, so we'll give it a try and see how it goes. I've got all my stickers in place, Kakute and what do you call it, GoPro and the Holy Bro. So Let's see how it goes, and we'll get some shots from it. So here we go, got a safe spot to start flying. So I think they are renovating this football field, but I think they don't work on Sundays, so it's pretty open and there's nobody around to worry them with the drone or whatever. So it's just an open space. And so I've tuned the drone in such a way that it flies similar to what I have in liftoff. I figured out how to get the settings carried over to the drone in beta flight, and so I made those adjustments early this morning, and it makes the drone flies really smooth. I personally do not like how swift it was earlier on when it came, because my dumb brain, it's not able to process the drone moving swiftly in that manner. So I've had to go with this kind of cinematic movement and spin arounds and stuff like that, so that I can handle processing whatever. So you see how it turns around really slowly compared to some videos you would see about flying FPVs. I've had to intentionally go with this approach because I don't see myself doing FPV racing, at least not at the moment, and I also don't see myself flying that fast. I think I would rather want to fly slowly and safely, and then speed it up in post-production or during editing, rather than in real life fly that fast. So I've slowed everything down. I think this is currently running at 680 degrees. So in beta flight, this is at 680 degrees. And so it's way smoother than initially when it came. The initial value was somewhere 800 or 900 degrees. So I think that refers to how swift the drone responds per second or something. So the man over there came asking how he can get this drone. So I brought the drone closer to have a look, because I have the goggles on, I can't see whoever I'm talking to. So I just brought the drone closer to have a look. So I'm able to do these kind of I normally call them gymnastics, but I have to do it very high up in the sky so that I have enough buffer to catch the drone when it drops. And I've also changed the throttle value. There was a throttle, min throttle something at, I changed it to 4, and I've had to change it back to the default 5.5, I think so. And that allows, I think there was a time that when I pulled the throttle to 0, the blades stopped and it stalled somehow and the drone crashed. So I've had to send it back to the default, and it currently seems to be flying decently, and I like the way it responds to the sticks input, not as swift as it came in the box. I really like the current response time, and everything looks really good. So just a disclaimer here, this is still not more than the 122 meters height. I normally don't go higher than even 100 meters because it makes no sense. For these kind of cameras, it's got a wide angle, and immediately you go high a little bit, everything vanishes in terms of you don't see any detail. So the whole idea of even going up more than 100 meters is not something I really care much about, because if you're looking for images of that height, you could just use Google Maps and then get all the images you want. Anyway, so just saying, I didn't go above even 100 meters, and it looks very high from that angle, but totally in a safe space. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I was just moving around and having fun with it. I think without any payload, as in without the camera attached to it, I'm able to fly it for like what, 8 minutes of flight time, and that's without any GoPro attached to it. With a GoPro attached, I think I get somewhere like 5 minutes tops. Not the best of battery time, but also not too small that whatever shot you would want to take, you cannot take it within that time. So I think at this point the battery was starting to drop below 14 volts, so I just decided to head back and just land. I have 2 extra batteries, but you know, I was just yeah, let's go land, and then it's a sunny afternoon, let's go get something else to do. So that's been the flight experience. I don't know what you think of this, the responsiveness of the drone and stuff like that. You can let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.